All right, these are your 3-2 notes. So we are going to talk about relations. All a relation is a set of ordered pairs, meaning an x and a y value. All right, the set of x values we always call our domain. We talked about this last year. And the y values we call range. So we are going to take all these vocabulary words and this information, and there are some different ways that, we can write relations. So first, we can just list our domain and range. So this is the ordered This is the ordered pair we're going to be working with. So when I'm listing domain and range, the domain is the x, the range is the y, so my first x is a -3, my first y is a 1. My second x is a -2, my second y is a 0, first x is 1, third is 1, 2, 3, -4, and -3, 5. When we write relations, we always put them in squigglies so we know that they are together. So, domain and range, x's and y's. I'm going to rewrite it, and I'm just going to put it into a table. So, I'm just going to list all. So, -3, 1. I just have to make sure he's across from his partner in parentheses, okay? So -3, 1, -2, 0, 1, 2, 3, -4, and -3, 5. All right, when we put it in a map, we're going to put all of our x's in the first circle and our y's in the second circle. Fun little fact is, write the numbers in order from least to greatest. And the other fun fact is, that you only write a number one time. Only write number one time. Okay, so I'm going to look at these x's right here, okay? I'm going to check them off as I put them in so I can make sure I get them all. So, least. When I look at that, the -3 is the smallest, so I'm going to write it first. Well, there's another -3, but I only write it one time, so I'm good. I got the -3. Then there'll be a -2. Then a 1. Then a 3. Least to greatest. All right, now I'm going to do the same exact thing with my y's right here. Let's see, I'm going to start with a -4. Then I will have a 0, 1, 2, 5. All right, so I got everybody in my circles. Now I need to draw a line to connect them. Well, we know that the -3 goes to the 1. So from there, I draw an arrow to the 1. We know that the -2 goes to the 0. The 1 goes to the 2. The 3 goes to the -4. And the -3. So the -3 is going to have 2 lines because it's there twice, but it's okay. He goes to the -5 also. All right. All right, the only thing left now is to graph these. So our first point is -3, 1. When we graph, we always go over and then up or down, x, then y. The This is your x-axis, this is your y-axis, negative, positive, negative, positive. When you look in these quadrants, they'll both be positive in that quadrant, negative, positive in that quadrant, negative, negative in that quadrant, and positive, negative in that quadrant. So negative 3, 1, just by looking at that information, I know it's got to be up here in this second quadrant right there. So I'm going to go over 3, 1, 2, 3, and up 1, and put a dot. So that's where your first dot is. Our second dot is negative 2, 0. Well, I got to go over negative 2, but I don't go up or down any, so he is right on that X line. 1, 2. Those are both positive. We know they're going to be in quadrant 1. Over 1, up 2. 3, negative 4. So it's going to be down here in this fourth quadrant. 1, 2, 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. Right there. Negative 3, 5. 1, 2, 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. There we go. Everybody's graphed. All right. So I want you to use all this information we've talked about to do the second one exactly like we did the first one. Mapping is the most particular one. That's the one you need to make sure they're in order and you only list once. And then I want you to do this. I want you to do both of these parts. When you're doing the bottom part, it doesn't list any coordinates. So what are you supposed to do? Well, you got to look over here at your graph. Right here. So let's figure out where this point is. 1, 2. I go to the left 2, so it'd be negative 2. 1, 2, 3. Up 3. So that's my first point. So go through and you need to write the coordinates for all these points. And then you can do the domain and the range and the table and the map. All right, thanks. There's also 2 IXLs, Q1 and Q2. They're super quick and easy, just reviewing this stuff we've talked about.